How are you? I am watching the sunset. In fact, you can see it in the reflection behind me. And I am outside, so I may have an unstable internet connection. Is anyone here? We're going to find out. Oh, someone gave it a thumbs up, so I guess someone is here. We're going to get right to your questions. I'm going to answer as many as I possibly can. I am in a special location. And I'm actually going to give away a free course, either one of my courses, Manifest Constant Communication or Manifest Fast, to anyone that can guess the city and state that I'm in. You have to email me at veronicaisles@gmail.com. If you do this, I will give you either course you get to pick. Okay. And if for some reason you just want to purchase my course, you don't want to try to win it, you can find out more information at studywithveronica.com. Okay, so we're going to be answering your manifesting questions. Anything you like, from specific person to money to health to beauty. I'll be taking them at random from whichever questions my eyes see. And my laptop is not currently connected to an outlet. So this live show may end abruptly if I completely lose my charge. And again, I'm not sure the internet is that stable, so if I cut out, I am sorry. Okay, so let's get some questions. What are some signs a specific person is on their way? This is an excellent question. Justin Jerkoff. Nice name. Okay, some signs a specific person are on their way. Basically, you're going to feel really good. You are going to feel like you are in love with life. You are going to feel in love with yourself, in love with every single moment. Everything is just going to feel just relaxed and easy, almost like you don't even need this specific person. When you are feeling like that, you know that they are so close because you don't need it. Like, you already feel like you have everything. And when you feel like you have everything, that's when you get more. So if you are trying to manifest a specific person, the signs that they are close are not going to be signs of hearing their name. Like, that's great and everything. And I'm not saying that that's not something to smile about, but that doesn't mean that they're close. You can tell that they're close. You can tell that you're at the moment of breakthrough when it feels like you don't need it. When you feel so in love with life, it's like you don't even need this person. When you are just feeling so good about yourself that you feel complete. And that is it. Okay, let's take another question. And I'm happy to answer questions on anything. I got your books. They're so awesome. Thank you. You can get them on Amazon, also on my website, veronicaisles.com. Okay, let's read the rest from Ron. Oh, it's going away. But what if you struggle to visualize? That's okay. You do not have to be a master visualizer in order to manifest anything. In fact, you can manifest things without even visualizing once. I've been trying for over a year to get a specific person back. I struggle to let go. Okay. Oh, that's my phone. You know what I just realized, and before I answer this question, is I forgot to announce this on Instagram. Let me take a quick picture of myself and announce it, and also mute my phone because someone just texted me. And then I'm going to answer this question from Ryan. Let some more people get here as well. Okay, I'm going to take a picture of myself. And now I'm going to post it to Instagram. Okay. Bear with me. All right. Do follow me on Instagram if you haven't already. You're about to see a picture right now. It's kind of a silly picture, actually. Live show on YouTube now. Join me for all the fun. And that is all that needs to be said. Okay, let's get back to this question. And whoever texted me reminded me that I was supposed to. Okay. First of all, if you struggle to visualize, that is okay. You do not need to visualize. The reason why we visualize is to sort of create an energy of having something, change our energy, shift our energy. But you can shift your energy in so many different ways. We don't visualize because it's a requirement or anything. Again, there are people who manifest amazing love relationships, amazing finances that never visualize at all. Visualizing is a way of connecting with what you want, but you can connect with what you want just through feelings, writing things down, the words that you say, the judgments you make. All of these things create feelings too. So if you are in love with a specific person, there's a dog. Hi, Major. He had to go inside during the show. Okay. Major the Dalmatian is saying hello to everyone. Okay. So if you are trying to manifest a specific person, you can't visualize. And for example, my book, The 25-Day Challenge, and also How to Get Your Ex Back in 25 Days, does focus a lot on visualization, which is one way to do it. So that's one technique. You could modify things by scripting out stories. You could write stories in the form of visualization. You could also just ponder these ideas throughout the day. And what I mean by ponder is just contemplate them. So you contemplate the scenarios that I've given you in these books, or you just contemplate scenarios on your own of being with this person. You watch the assumptions and the judgments that you're making about this person and what this person thinks about you and what this person is capable of doing for you. And you revise and you watch out for old memories. But again, you can attract a specific person in so many different ways. So be sort of aware of what you're instinctually guided to. And don't feel frustrated if you can't visualize. It's not a requirement. You don't have to visualize. It's not needed of you. It is not something that only people who get their specific person, like, well, let me say that again. It is not something that you need to do to get your specific person. And people who get their specific person, many of them never visualized once. But letting go. Now that is something you have to do no matter what. That is not, that you have to let go on some level. Like you can't grab on tightly to something and expect it to exist in your everyday life. You can't clutch onto something and expect it to breathe life into your world. I mean, you want a specific person. You want a love relationship that feels amazing. You can't hold on tightly and consume yourself with worry, with anxiety, with wondering where it is, with lack. Like I said when I answered the first question, that you'll know that the person is close when it feels like you don't even need them. Now, feeling like you don't even need them means that you are not looking to them as your source of happiness, your source of joy, your source of comfort even. Like they can give you all of those things, but you don't want to be reliant on needing to manifest this person because you have a void in your life otherwise. Okay, we're going to get to another question. And I guess Major gave up. He's so cute. Maybe I'll put him in another video that I record. But for a live show, I just didn't think that it was a good idea. Okay. Can you manifest a specific person if you two haven't met yet? Yes, of course. There are no restrictions on manifesting. You can manifest anything. If you can imagine it, you can feel it, you can become it, you can have it. Like I'm sure there's other people who have gotten together that have never met, and one had and saw it through. It is not unheard of. Major's back. It is not unheard of at all. You know what? I should take a picture of Major and post it on my Instagram. He's too cute. And then I'm going to get back to answering questions, I promise. Okay. It's just too cute. He's too cute. I'll post it after the show. Okay. Wait, we got a super chat question. Is action required to manifest weight loss? Perfect body. How do we do this? Now, it's interesting because in terms of manifesting a specific person, most of the action is upon yourself and upon creating this feeling that you can be in a love relationship, love. So there isn't like a lot of physical action except for yourself. Manifesting weight loss, perfect body, does not require you to have to eat a certain way that's totally strict. Doesn't require you to have to exercise all the time. It doesn't require you to make yourself miserable. But it also doesn't include things that are like completely illogical. Like if you were trying to manifest weight loss, perfect body, I would not recommend visiting McDonald's every night or eating like a dozen donuts for breakfast every morning. Like I would think in terms of nurturing your body. I wouldn't restrict yourself from having, lovely treats, but I also wouldn't overdo it. Use your good common sense as a guide. Use your the logical side of you that says, if I'm trying to manifest perfect weight loss, perfect body, I'm going to treat my body really well. I'm going to love myself. I'm going to eat intuitively, what feels right. I'm going to treat myself at times, but I'm also going to be healthy. Like I'm going to exercise, not overdo it, but just exercise to feel good. And that's pretty much it. Okay. Joshua Pierce. Why do I see her name everywhere? Seeing sync numbers constantly, and nothing is happening. Nothing good. She's still with the guy, and I'm still blocked and hated. Okay. This is why signs do not mean that you're close. I think you're seeing numbers, and you're seeing signs of her because, yes, it's possible. But you're also not really doing the right things. What I mean by this is it's almost like you're too hyper aware that it hasn't happened yet and checking a little bit too much about the fact that she's still with this person. And it's like you are seeing from her point of view that she hates you and she's blocked you. Like you don't actually know that you're hated. You may be blocked. That doesn't mean she hates you, but you've sort of formed this assumption that she's still with this guy. And since you are blocked, then she obviously hates you, right? Well, probably not. You're making an assumption that may or may not be true. You obviously don't want it to be true if you're trying to manifest her. So honestly, I would stop caring about whether or not you see numbers or not, because it's almost like you're putting too much faith in that. And thus you're sort of running around in a circle. Why isn't it happening? And then noticing that she's with this person. I would completely put her aside. She's an intention, it's known that you want this person. But stop looking for anything and instead fall in love with yourself. I would even look at other options of people that you could date, not to end up with them, but just to feel desirable again. To raise your confidence, because right now it's like you have this assumption that, she hates you. So your confidence is probably really, really low. So let's just see other people and hang out with other people just to feel better and just be honest with them and be like, I'm just looking for someone to talk to right now. I'm not looking for a relationship. You can even tell them about your specific person, that there's someone who I'm in love with, but just take your attention off of needing this to happen so badly and wondering what she's doing. And I would also omit these assumptions that she hates you. Can you think of a time when she didn't hate you? Or can you think of just what it would feel like not to be hated? But let's focus less on her and more on you and raising your feeling of feeling good, raising your idea of that life can be good. That whether or not you're blocked, it doesn't matter, that things can still turn out okay. And she may not be with this guy forever, but let's stop looking and let's stop wondering and let's stop assuming that she hates you. Okay. New question. And we're not too low on charge right now. And Major is back. Hi, baby. I'm going to post a picture. The picture I took actually turned out kind of dark. So I will post a picture of Major after the show because he's really cute. And his birthday is the same week as mine. So he's like my birthday buddy. Okay. How do you get movement? By feeling it as inevitable. I get nothing, no movement. I want to bump into them more often. Don't try to do it. Like, don't go to where they are. Just start to see yourself as being in the right place at the right time. In fact, I would start forming these judgments that I am just doing my own thing. I am going where I want to. But by me being true to myself and going where I want to and doing what I want to, I'm going to inevitably always be in the right place at the right time and bump into them. But in sort of reconciling or being with this person, I'm assuming you have a specific person in mind that you want to be with. That's who you want to bump into. It's not necessary to bump into them in order to get the whole enchilada. Like, that doesn't have to happen. Like, it would be cool. But I'm guessing that you want more than just to bump into them. I'm guessing that you actually want a relationship. So let's propel ourselves to what we actually want instead of, needing to see signs that it's possible. Of course it's possible. You want movement. It's time to release attachments. It's so easy. What can you do to release attachments? Well, it is about reclaiming your life. When something hasn't manifested yet, a lot of you go into overdrive and start being more hyper aware of like needing a mental diet that's so strict that it makes you absolutely miserable and feel kind of compulsive. You start looking into additional techniques, adding more meditations, thinking you need to play something while you sleep. Like, that's all kind of garbage. That's not going to get you the movement. What's going to get you the movement is reclaiming your life. Reclaiming it. What I mean by that is living your life for you. That's when you're going to bump into this person and get everything. And that is how it happens. That is what releasing attachments is. I mean, you've already formed your intention. It's loud and clear because you are the creative force that's manifesting. You're not sort of sending a wish to someone else. It's going to grant you what you want. Okay. Let's try to answer some more questions. Iman Khan. I don't know if I said that right, but hopefully I did. And we're kind of losing light. The sun has set. So that sort of will give you a hint as to where I'm at. If you can guess the city and the state, I'll totally give you either course. You don't get both. But you do get one of them. Okay. My SP started typing to me on Snap in November, but I didn't say anything. Okay. I thought I would type. Good. That was good. But he stopped. Okay. The other week, I had a guy confess his love for me. I know I'm getting close. Well, it's good that you know you're getting close. I mean, I think that it's positive that your specific person started typing. I think it's good. You made a good choice not to say anything. I would feel like this time, November until now, that it's only been working in your favor. It's only been working for you. The fact that you had another guy confess love for you, like, you're obviously a lovable and desirable person. Like, that's good. Someone else said if he was typing, you should have asked. No, I don't agree with that. I mean, you might be kicking yourself right now saying, I should have said something. Then he would have, he would have been further along by now. But I don't think so. I think it only creates anticipation. Me, Capricorn Empress. I almost said Capricorn Express. It's not, it's Empress. Empress is much better than Express. And we are in Capricorn right now, so cool. Me and SP, that you fell out due to a misunderstanding. It's been over 3 months. He blocked after an argument, but then unblocked after 2 months. I used your advice. My birthday was last Friday. See, I knew you were a Capricorn. Happy belated birthday. But he didn't text. Okay. I am sorry he didn't text. I would resolve the misunderstanding in your mind. I think that that is what can be holding things back. And I would also forgive him for not texting on your birthday. I want you to imagine that he was thinking about you all day long, and also is kicking himself for not going through with texting you on your birthday. Because I want to bet that he thought about it. He almost did it, but he didn't. And now he feels really bad. And this can actually work in your favor, because when he does text, maybe he makes it up to you. Maybe he wants to give you a birthday celebration, a belated birthday celebration. I would stop counting the time. It's been over 3 months. Okay, I would resolve this misunderstanding in your mind, because I'm going to guess that you may be reliving this misunderstanding at times. A lot, actually. You may be feeling it's unfinished, that there's like this ache inside of you that's unresolved because you had a misunderstanding. I would feel good that he unblocked you. I would feel ready to receive his birthday wish. And I would feel ready to put this misunderstanding behind you and to realize that things can be better now. I would prepare the way for what that better looks like. Prepare the way for the kind of relationship you want to have. Prepare the way for what that looks like. I would feel it. I wouldn't even look for his message. I would feel amazing regardless. Like, I hope you had a really nice birthday regardless. I hope it wasn't sour because he didn't reach out. Like, know you're amazing, and know that you are loved, and know that you are capable of having an amazing life. And I would leave it at that. Move forward, resolve this misunderstanding inside of yourself. And what I mean by that is you stop reliving it. You stop blaming yourself. You stop rehashing old arguments, that cause this misunderstanding. You stop thinking that it's holding you back from living your best life ever. Put it behind you. It doesn't matter. It can only make things stronger. Take this time to learn about yourself. Don't resent the amount of time that it's taking to get this back on track. Don't even count the time. Say 2021 is going to be amazing for me. And that's just how it's going to be. I hope we can hit the 30-minute mark. I still have a little bit of charge left. As you can see, it's getting darker, though. So I'm getting dimmer. Is it okay to change up your affirmations related to your specific person, as long as it feels good? I would not have set affirmations at all. I would not do that ever. So I would always change up my affirmations. In fact, I wouldn't even have it planned to say affirmations. I would use affirmations sporadically and in the moment. You use it to, you don't use it because it's a requirement, but you use it because it just feels right to say these things. They're empowering, but you don't plan ahead, and you definitely don't have certain ones you say all the time. You can write things down and reference them from time to time, but don't form this plan and this rigid routine. And don't be afraid, if you've done this already, don't be afraid to break away from it and just kind of throw it all out the window, as you should. If you have a rigid routine, please, in this very moment, if you want to succeed, throw it all out the window. And I think a lot of you might be hesitant to take this advice because it's almost sounding like I'm telling you to give up. You almost feel like if you throw it all out, I say that again. If you throw all of it out the window, that then you've suddenly given up, but you haven't. If you throw it out the window, I can't seem to collect my thoughts with that. Okay, so you're throwing it all out. You're like, I'm just not going to do this anymore. I'm not going to require myself to say affirmations. I'm not going to recite things. I'm not going to have this routine. And the reason why you're doing this is because you're, like I said earlier in the show, you're reclaiming your life. Your life is not all about saying affirmations. Like a few here and there, good, cool, makes you feel good. But if your life is all about saying affirmations, then your life is all about asking. It's not about receiving. It's not about living. It's not about having. And you're doing these things as you want them. Like I guarantee you, if you are in a rigid routine right now, you're going to stay in a rigid routine for years and never actually receive it because you're not allowing any room to receive it. Like, for example, I have a specific person manifesting workshop that I do. It comes in 15 days, 30 days, or 45 days. One of the most important steps that I have on this is that you take the weekends off. You do it Monday through Friday or any 5 days in a row that you like. And then you don't do anything. You just live your life on those other 2 days. If you're interested in this package, veronicaisles.com. But honestly, you can't be in a rigid routine and expect to receive something because there's literally no room for you to do so. It will never work. You will stay in this constant loop of searching for the new quick fix that never actually fixes anything. And you will not manifest it until you allow yourself to live your life, to not be a slave to affirmations, to mental diet, to visualizations. None of it. Throw it all out. Do a little here and there, sporadic, instinctual, and live your life for you, because that is the truest form of self-love. And that is when you break through so easily, so seamlessly that you'll wish you would have done it sooner. You'll wish you would have done it sooner. Blah. Sorry, I can't really talk. I've had a long day. Oh. Okay. What else am I saying? I'm going to answer maybe one or two more questions. Veronica, do you have any advice? Well, I have lots of advice. I don't know what you need advice on, though. Sorry. I'm going to take that picture of Major when I go back in the house. It's really dark out here. I hope the coyotes don't get me. Oh my gosh, the sunset is beautiful, though. Okay, how to manifest living abroad when the virus is still going. I would just imagine it regardless of the virus and the limitations of the virus. The virus won't last forever. And you know what? There are people who are manifesting living abroad right now. He's there. Regardless of the virus happening, like people are moving, people are traveling internationally. There's a way to do it. Like, don't logically have to understand how something happens before you allow yourself to imagine it. Imagine it regardless, imagine it anyway. And I'm so glad this webcam has a light, because otherwise you would not be seeing me right now. We still have charge though. I'm manifesting my specific person. I see movement. How can I manifest him for Valentine's Day? By realizing Valentine's Day is going to be the most amazing day ever, regardless. By realizing that, yes, you would prefer to have him for Valentine's Day, but Valentine's Day is going to kick ass in ways that you never dreamed, with or without him. And that is how you speed it up, and that is how it happens by Valentine's Day. When you release the need, you release the attachments. Veronica, did you have any advice for my question, which I asked earlier? Didn't I answer it, or did I not? I really thought I answered it. I'm like second-guessing myself. Ask it again. I must have forgotten something. I am sorry about that. Let's see. I'm gonna give Iman Khan a moment as we sit in the dark. Ooh, I can see the moon. It's quite beautiful. My SP is married. Please help. All of the advice in my videos apply. The only thing I would add is to say that I am manifesting the highest and the best for everyone involved, but it's all the same advice. Okay. I don't know. Iman Khan hasn't asked. I'm sorry. It wasn't on purpose. Email me, veronicaisles@gmail.com, and if I missed something, Iman Khan, I will in fact respond. Okay. How to let go if you keep seeing and talking to your specific person every single day. First of all, I think that's wonderful. You let go. Oh, wait. Okay, Iman Khan did ask it. Okay, I'm going to highlight this. Okay, and I'm going to answer this other one real quick, because this is a common misconception of letting go. Letting go does not mean you can't see them. Letting go means you've released attachments. So if you see them every single day, don't be attached to them. Don't plan anything. Be yourself. Enjoy it. Enjoy it. Plan for anything to have to happen. Just be yourself. Enjoy it. Let them come to you. End of story. Letting go is not about not thinking about a person. It is about letting go of anxiety, attachments, and need. And if you want me to go over that in detail, I do have one-on-one coaching. It's the best way to do it. Or just ask a question. And anchor.fm, the Anchor app, or on these live shows. Okay, I'm going to answer Iman Khan's question. The other guy who confessed love for me, what should I do? I don't want to be with him. Oh, I just thought that it was a good thing. I mean, I would just reject him. I mean, just let him know you don't want to be with them. But I think that it was a good thing that you had someone confessing love for you. I mean, that shows that you are desirable. All right. I'm running out of breath. Oh, I do want to mention my app. My Affirmations app just came out for Android. I can't talk. You can get that link. I think it's just on the Google Play Store and major. Oh, wait. Oh, that's my cousin. It's going to do a link to go on if I don't end now. Okay. Lots of love. I'm gone. Check me out on Instagram. I'm going to put an amazing picture of Major. So please, you definitely want to see that. So look for it in the next 15 minutes, okay? Till we meet again. Bye.